जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2
निरंतर हनुमत वीरा, संकट के हनुमान छुड़ावे, मतलब बचन जान जो लावे। सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा, सिर के ताज सकल तुम साजा, और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे, सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे। चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है परसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे।
जिनके लिए तूने महल सजाए, मतलब का यार सारे सभी है पराए।
जिनके लिए तूने महल सजाए, मतलब का यार सारे सभी है पराए।
इनके लिए है कितना, इनके लिए है कितना, तूने दुख झेला।
2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला। आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
काहे तू आया जग में, क्या तुझको करना, नेकी करम कर ले, दुनिया से डरना।
काहे तू आया जग में, क्या तुझको करना, नेकी करम कर ले, दुनिया से डरना।
की अगिन में खुद को, पाप की अगिन में खुद को काहे को ढकेला।
2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला, आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
हर की शरण तू हो जा, ध्यान लगाए, जीवन मिले ना फिर ये जीवन को पाले।
हरि की शरण तो हो जा, ध्यान लगा ले, जीवन मिले न फिर ये जीवन को पाले।
खेल जगत का सारा, खेल जगत का सारा उसी ने है खेला।
2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला, आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला। 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला, 2 दिन की जिंदगी है, 2 दिन का मेला।
पिंजरे के पंछी रे, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई। पिंजरे के पंछी रे, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई। बाहर से तू खामोश रहे दो, बाहर से तू खामोश रहे दो, भीतर भीतर रोई रे, ए भीतर भीतर रोए, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई। पिंजरे के पंछी रे, कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी, तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे। कह न सके तू अपनी कहानी, तेरी भी पंछी क्या जिंदगानी रे। विधि न तेरी कथा लिखी, आंसू में कलम डूबो, तेरा दर्द न जाने को, तेरा दर्द न जाने को। पिंजरे के पंछी रे, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई। चुप के रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल की छाले रे। चुप के रोने वाले रखना छिपा के दिल की छाले रे। ये पत्थर का देश के पगले कोई न तेरा हो, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई। पिंजरे के पंछी रे तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई, तेरा दर्द न जाने कोई।
परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर धन्य बना जीवन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। प्रभु की प्राप्ति का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण, है आत्मा चल प्रभु को सौंप दे तू सारा जीवन। देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, कर ले अभिवादन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव करो, परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू धन्य बना जीवन। ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु बन कर तू शुभ वर पाले। किरण किरण को निरख नयन से, ओ किरण किरण को निरख नयन से, को जा मन में मगन ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा। अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन।
मुखड़ा देख ले, देख ले। मुखड़ा देख ले प्राणी जरा दर्पण में हो, देख ले कितना पुण्य है कितना पाप तेरे जीवन में, देख ले दर्पण में। मुखड़ा देख ले प्राणी जरा दर्पण में। कभी तो पल भर सोच ले प्राणी, क्या है तेरी कर्म कहानी। कभी तो पल भर सोच ले प्राणी, क्या है तेरी कर्म कहानी। पता लगा ले, पता लगा ले, पड़े हैं कितने दाग तेरे दामन में, देख ले दर्पण में। मुखड़ा देख ले प्राणी जरा दर्पण में। खुद को धोखा दे मत बंदे, अच्छे न होते कपट के धंधे। खुद को धोखा दे मत बंदे, अच्छे न होते कपट के धंधे। सदा न चलता, सदा न चलता किसी का नाटक दुनिया के आंगन में, देख ले दर्पण में। मुखड़ा देख ले प्राणी जरा दर्पण में हो, देख ले कितना पुण्य है कितना पाप तेरे जीवन में, देख ले दर्पण में। मुखड़ा देख ले प्राणी।
हमने जग की अजब तस्वीर देखी, एक हंसता है 10 रोते हैं। प्रभु की अद्भुत जागीर देखी, एक हंसता है 10 रोते हैं। हमें हंसते मुखड़े 4 मिले, हमें हंसते मुखड़े 4 मिले, दुखियारे चेहरे 1000 मिले। यहाँ सुख से 100 गुनी पीर देखी, एक हंसता है 10 रोते हैं। हमने जग की अजब तस्वीर देखी, एक हंसता है 10 रोते हैं। तकदीर देखी, एक हंसता है 10 रोते हैं। हमने जग की अजब तस्वीर देखी, एक हंसता है 10 रोते हैं। मुझको ये क्या माया, मुझको प्रभु ये क्या माया, तेरा खेल समझ में ना आया। हमने देखे महल रे कुटीर देखी, एक हंसता है 10 रोते हैं। हमने जग की अजब तस्वीर देखी, एक हंसता है 10 रोते हैं।
तोड़ चलेगा जग से नाता, सदा सदा सो जाएगा। एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा। धन दौलत और रिश्ते नाते सब पल में छुट जाएगा। एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा। जिनको तू अपना कहता है, ये ना तेरे अपने हैं। पूरा ही है जीवन पथ का, ये सब सारे सपने हैं। टूटेगा जब सपना तेरा, सब अपना खो जाएगा। एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा। जब से जग को अपना समझा, जब से रब को भूल गया, जन्मों से तू आता रहा, हर बार गर्भ में झूल गया। अब भी वक्त है सुन ले बंदे, बाद में तू पछताएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा। बचपन तेरा बीत गया और जाती तेरी जवानी है, ये जीवन तो कल कल बहता एक नदियाँ का पानी है। हाथ गुरु का थाम ले वरना बीच भंवर डूब जाएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा। नहीं जाएगा लख 84 जिसने गुरु को पाया है, बड़ भागी है गुरु संग जिसने जीवन सफल बनाया है। गुरु चरणों से प्रीति कर ले, अंत गुरु में समाएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा। तोड़ चलेगा जग से नाता, सदा सदा सो जाएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा। धन दौलत और रिश्ते नाते सब पल में छुट जाएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा, एक दिन ऐसा आएगा।
Siyavala Ramachandra ki jai. Sitaram, brothers and sisters. Shall we all stand? Sab koi khada ho jao. Having assembled in this home today to pay our final respects to a son, a brother, a friend, a neighbor, a villager, a cousin, and in so many ways late Arnim Soodeen was related to us. We are about to commence the Anteshti Sanskar or the funeral service. So I invite you all to clasp your hands as we invoke the presence of God. God is one. Wise men call him by many names. Whatever name, whatever form you know God by, let us pray to the Supreme Being. From you we have all come, and to you we shall all return. As our son, our brother, having expired his stay in this physical plane at the age of 50, he is about to commence that journey in the hereafter. As family members, relatives, and friends, we have all assembled together to pray with this mother and her family and to bid farewell to the soul. We ask, O Supreme Being, that you receive our prayer today and that you let the merit of our prayer appear as a light to comfort the soul and to give direction to him in that journey in the hereafter. As family members, we humbly bow and pray. Om Hari Om Hari Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha Sri Saraswati Namaha Sri Guru Charana Kamali Bhyo Namo Namaha Om Shantakaram Bhujagashainam Padmanabham Surisham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalanainam Yogi Vidyanagammyam Bande Vishnu Bhavabhayharam Sarvalokaikanaatham Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Thank you, brothers and sisters. You all may be seated at this time as we continue with our ceremony. Om Madhyam Kugotrasya Mukpritasya Mriti Sthani Shaunimit Snanam Maya Diyate Upatishtitam Adhyam Kugotrasya Mukpritasya Snanam Maya Diyate Upatishtitam Om Madhyam Kugotrasya Mukpritasya. Take your ring finger, the one give it the ring in, turn it up. Put a nice neat Chandra on the forehead, yeah, nice neat. Om Chandana Mayadi Tupatishtam, both ears. Adyam Kugotrasya Mukpritasya, Mriti Sthani Shaunimit, Chandanam, just under the chin here. Take the mala from the navel side. Place it around. Om Pushpamal Mayadyeto Patishtitam Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya. Spray some perfume over the head, down to the feet, and come back up. Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya Mriti Sthana Shanimit Snana Mayadyeto Patishtitam Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya. Please sit down here. Hold on to this. Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya Mriti Sthana Shanimit Ishiti Pindo Mayadyeto Patishtitam. Take your name, take his name. Rest it down over here. Say Krishna Arpan, like this, yeah. Like a picture of marble. Say Krishna Arpan. Open your hand again. I'm going to pour some water here. When you collect the water, open your thumb and allow it to fall on the pinda. Tap the pinda here, right? Like a marble. Just now. Om Toyanjalaste Mayadyeto Patishtitam Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya Toyanjalaste. Bow 3 times. Both hands. Bow 3 times. Take this. Raise the cloth and put it in by the hand underneath the cloth. Om Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya Om Dwaradeshi Partnimeteshi Te Pindo Mayadyeto Patishtitam. Put it down here. Same way you offer the water just now, you offer the pinda second time. Om Toyanjalaste Mayadyeto Patishtitam. Right. Bow 3 times. You go around and drop it down. Second foot will come. Hold here. Take your ring finger. Touch on the forehead. Om Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya Mriti Sthana Shanimit Chandanam. Take the mala. Pushpamal Mayadyeto Patishtitam Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya Pushpamal Mayadyeto Patishtitam. Perfume over the head, down to the feet, come back up 1 time. Om Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya Gandham Mayadyeto Patishtitam Adyam Kogotrasya. Go wrong. Take your ring finger. Put a chandana on the forehead. Om Chandanam Mayadyeto Patishtitam Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya Om Pushpamal Mayadyeto Patishtitam Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya Pushpamal Mayadyeto Patishtitam. 1 time over the head, down to the feet. Om Gandham Mayadyeto Patishtitam Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya. Please sit down, go wrong, join the line. Take your ring finger. Put a nice neat one on the forehead. Om Chandanam Mayadyeto Patishtitam Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya Mriti Sthana Shanimit Chandanam Mayadyeto Patishtitam. Over the head, down to the feet. Om Gandham Mayadyeto Patishtitam Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya. Go around, join the line. Same spot on the forehead, right? Take your ring finger. Om Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya Mriti Sthana Shanimit Chandanam. Take the mala. Om Pushpamal Mayadyeto Patishtitam Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya. Over the head, down to the feet. Gandham Mayadyeto Patishtitam Adyam Kogotrasya Mukpritasya. Go wrong and join the line. Arti. Shall we all stand, brothers and sisters? Everybody stand. Yeah, go wrong. Keep weaving it. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. She's wrong. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Stand right here now. Over the head, down to the feet 3 times. What you do, I'm going to do the same thing to right. 3 times over the head, down to the feet. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Give him. Hare Rama Go wrong. Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Baito Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Sushma, you sing a bhajan? Okay. Come, you might get feedback. They come side, uncle. Come here, uncle. You get feedback over there. No. Stand up, you get feedback.
Om Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopi Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah Vasudev Sutam Devam Kansacharanam Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishna Vande Jagat Guru Mukam karoti vachalam pangulam yeti giram yat kripatam mahavandi paramanandam madhavam. मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम मुझे अपनी शरण में ले लो राम लोचन मन में जगे न हो तो युगल चरण में ले लो राम मुझे अपने शरण में ले लो राम जीवन देखा जाल बिछाया रच के माया नाच नचाया जीवन देखा जाल बिछाया रच के माया नाच नचाया चिंता मेरी कभी मिटेगी चिंता मेरी कभी मिटेंगी जब चिंता चिंतन में ले लो राम, मुझे अपने शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपने शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपने शरण में ले लो राम। तुम मिलाखो पाप तिहारी, मेरे बारी बाजी हारी। तुम मिलाखो पाप तिहारी, मेरे बारी बाजी हारी। मेरी पासना पुण्य की पूजी, मेरी पासना पुण्य की पूजी, पद पूजन में ले लो राम, मुझे अपने शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपने शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपने शरण में ले लो राम। राम हे राम, राम हे राम, राम हे राम, राम हे राम। घर घर बस तू, डर डर बस तू, घर घर बस तू, डर डर बस तू। कहाँ कहाँ अपना सिर पटकू, घर घर बस तू, डर डर बस तू। कहाँ कहाँ अपना सिर पटकू, इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको राम, हे राम। इस जीवन में मिलो न तुमको, मुझे मरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपने शरण में ले लो राम, मुझे अपने शरण में ले लो राम।
जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। जब चार तरफ अंधियारा हो, आशा का दूर किनारा हो। और कोई न केवन वाला हो, फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे। तू चाहे तू सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। तू चाहे तू सब कुछ कर दे, विष को भी अमृत कर दे। पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा, पूर्ण कर दे सबकी आशा। जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे, जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे, जय कृष्ण हरे, श्री कृष्ण हरे। दुखियों को दुख दूर करे। जय 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 कृष्ण हरे।
बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। So this time in our program, brothers and sisters, we'd like to invite two close family members, Orlando and Kira, to say a few words about the life and times of the deceased.
Okay, good morning and God bless to everybody here. Right, so for those who may not know, I am Orlando Rampersad and this is Kira Rampersad, and we are the nephew and niece of the now deceased Arnim Soodeen. Today we want to honor our uncle, who we fondly refer to as Mamu. He had many nicknames like Bull, Bully, Bullman, Soodeen, Coventry, Soul, and Cascadoo. He was born to the late Narine Soodeen and Chandra Soodeen on the 31st of October, 1973. He started his primary education at Picton Presbyterian. He continued his education at Pleasantville Junior Secondary and then at Barkpaw Senior Comprehensive School. He was an avid sportsman. He would have represented Barkpaw Senior and Diamond Village side as a cricketer, and he also played football as a goalkeeper in the married men versus bachelors game across the road in Kennedy Park.
After secondary school, he was encouraged by his late father to keep up a trade. He started his first job as a trainee at Rampersad, also known as Bonnie, Auto and Diesel Garage. He later attended Trinidad Technical and Vocational College, where he would have been certified in auto and diesel mechanic.
He later went on to work as a laborer under Tama Construction. While working as a laborer on the now Davie High Secondary School, he was encouraged by his supervisor to operate heavy machinery. After this, he got his license in order to legally operate and handle heavy equipment. His career advanced into heavy equipment operating and mechanic. He operated machines such as excavators, bulldozers, graders, backhoes, rollers. He worked for numerous companies like Musai Construction, Agostini Industries Limited, General Earth Movers Limited, TN Ramnath Contractors Limited, KJS Contractors, and as well as many different projects such as the Tewarie pipeline, and he also worked in the Phoenix Park gas processor. Right, so while moving around these different jobs, he made a myriad of friends, some of which are Dolly, Rocky, Chester, Rastaman, Nano, Dollars, and Roshan, and many others, right? As he was a very easygoing and funny person.
In between jobs and his free time, he would fix vehicles for villagers and friends. His skill enabled him to have an opportunity by which he could have traveled recently and work in Guyana. While there, he met someone who he seemed to be serious about and interested, as they frequently called and spoke to one another multiple times a day. He always had a love for motorcycle, which led him to purchasing a bike. He used to take his mother, sister, and also many of his relatives for bike rides. The villagers couldn't wait for a weekend so that they could get a ride on the bike, as he never refused anyone.
Right. Over the next few years, he made countless biker friends, some of which are Zoot, Jacama, Anel, also known as Kosi, John Mark, Martin, Don, and 48O. He was given the name Paspa, and whoever purchased a bike that he used to own, a number was added to the name Paspa. So it would have been like Paspa 2 and Paspa 3. Right? They used to go for many group rides together, one of which was the annual Easter Monday Lime at Mayaro. They would have usually gathered right here before heading out. Around 15 to 20 bikers would roll in one by one. You could just imagine how noisy it was. He had several falls, but his love for riding never faltered. Right? He grew up with his cousins, Karen, Errol, and Dennis, who he basically lived with until they migrated. He also had very close bonds with his neighbors like Kojo, Darina, Alvin, Seema, Alan, Suki, Premi, Sita, and Har, and the fellas on the line.
A couple of his friends used to come down here to lime and cook, such as Yorkie, Dane, Rooster, Brandon, Terrence, Clary, Shortman, and many others. I remember that he used to call us and ask if we wanted any.
So I used to really like the stew pork that they cook, right? So anytime they cook that, I would and Mom would call and ask if I wanted. So of course I would say yes, right? I remember there were times that he carried us for roast pork and sauce as well. He used to really like food, no matter what cuisine it was. And as long as it was something edible, he would eat in it. Some of the people that cooked for him was, well, the notable ones were Rastaman and, well, one of our neighbors, we call her Grandma Molly, and Nadira, just to name a few. Rasta man used to cook a variety of different things and sent it for both Mamu and Nan to enjoy. And he always used to compliment the food and said how good it used to taste. One time our neighbor, Grandma Molly, cooked some black-eyed peas pilau and he tasted it, and from then on, every single time after the breaking up of the New Year, he used to get some pilau from her to eat. And he used to really enjoy it, right? So only one person really used to video call me on WhatsApp. So anytime I heard my ringtone, I was almost 100% sure as to who it was, and it always used to be Mamu. He used to call to ask what we cooked and if he wanted what they cooked. Every time they bought shrimp, he would call to find out if we wanted some. And again, of course I would say yes, even though we already had some home, because I really like wontons and pepper shrimp, right? So he always wanted to buy us food whenever he could, whether it be KFC, barbecue, roti, or pork. He carried us to buy fireworks a couple of times during Diwali. He never hesitated to carry us anywhere that we had to go in the instance that Mom or Dad could not have dropped us off or picked us up. The week before he passed on, he dropped us and picked us up from church a couple of times. And he also used to pick us up after karate and school as well.
He often dropped fruits and vegetables, food, drinks, and snacks from neighbors and relatives. We always look forward to getting fresh mangoes, pomerac, plums, and citrus fruits. We got so much at the time we didn't even have to go to the market. Every year for his birthday, he provided meals for your children's home, which shows his character as a generous individual, which I believe is a quality that he got from his mother. I remember when we were a little smaller, we used to really look forward to the Christmas season and birthdays because Nana and Mamu always used to surprise us with the best gifts like RC cars, dolls, and other interesting toys. Plus, they were the ones that bought us our first set of bikes.
I do not think that I ever called him Uncle Arnim before, because since I was born, I was told to call him Mamu by my grandmother, who we call Nan. Only a handful of times if anyone asked who was picking me up from church or karate, I would just say my uncle, because they probably would have no idea what I was speaking about if I said Mamu. He was like one of the calmest and even-tempered people that I ever knew, because I only recall one time that he ever raised his voice at me, and that was because we was riding bike in the rain, and Nan said not to do so. Right? So he was someone that you could have counted on for anything, whether it be for a drop or to check your vehicle. One of his closest friends said that he could have had his last $5, and if you asked him for it, he would have given it to you willingly. It was said that he was happy as long as you were happy.
He was definitely the funniest person that we knew, and he always had a way to make you laugh and smile. If he didn't operate heavy machinery, he could have probably scripted you with comedy or something. He was a hard-working man and a humble one too. We know that coming here, family gatherings, birthday celebrations, and other events would never be the same anymore. With you gone, and with you were usually the life of the party, anywhere that you went. As you got along with everyone, and because of your nature, you can be described as a man with no enemies. But I am under the expectation to see you after a while, after the white throne judgment has taken place.
All right, so if there's one important thing that I have to leave with all you today, it would be to make sure and visit your relatives more often, call them as much as you can, and above all, tell them that you love them and appreciate them, right? Because we have experienced it the hard way. You never know when they could pass on, right? And you may never get to tell them that you love them or hug them again, like us right now, right? So it would definitely be a sad and less funny place without you in our lives, but Arnim Soodeen touched each and every single one of us and has left us with memories that we will cherish forever and which we will take to our graves. Thank you.
बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र की जय So I want to leave the floor open for a few minutes. If there is anybody who would wish to come forward and say a few words, sing a bhajan, say a prayer, or to express some sentiments of your time with the deceased, the floor is now open for a few minutes. Bolo Siyavala Ramachandra ki jai. Members of the Boodoo family, relatives and friends, villagers, neighbors, well-wishers, many have come today. Most of you are seated, and there are many who are standing. But observe, only one individual is lying before us. The person that is lying before us, we have all come to pay our respects to him. And he says something to all of us. What he's saying? A day will come when many will come to our home. Many will be standing, many will be seated, and we will be in this position. For it is said, Ek din hame bhijana hai. One day we'll all have to leave this world and go. This earth, according to Hindu philosophy, it is called Mrityu Lok. Mrityu, which means death. Whatever was born must die. Birth is our entrance into this world, and death is our exit out of this world. And so we have all come through birth, brothers and sisters. And a day will come when we will all have to exit through death. Kala danka bajaya satu. We don't know when that bell will ring in the heavens and we'll have to go. This is one appointment that we are certain about, death. You may have many appointments by the doctors and other places. You can postpone that for some other time. But death is one appointment you cannot postpone for another time. So knowing now that we cannot postpone this moment of death, and all of us, the moment you are born, that time is already fixed for us to leave. Including myself, the only thing that we know the exact moment or that age or whatever when we leave this earth. But that appointment is already fixed here by the Creator. Once we take birth, our expire date is already booked for us. So we need to prepare ourselves for this moment that we call death. And he's only 50 years. I'm sure that he would have had many plans to spend with his family members and his mother and so many other relatives and friends, not knowing that life will come to an end at the age of 50. So the lesson is, brothers and sisters, we might think that we have so much time ahead of us. We might have so much of plans for so many beautiful things and activities. But let us not wait. Let us not put off for tomorrow or next month or next year. We are not sure if we're going to live to see tomorrow or next year. So we need to prepare every moment for this moment that we call death. And how can one prepare for death? Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, when this moment of death were to come, and we are breathing our last breath of life, if in that moment you can remember Lord Krishna or remember God in whatever form you know Him by, and you can chant His name in that final breath, Lord Krishna says in the Gita, then you become one with me in the hereafter. But for that to be possible, brothers and sisters, it would not happen by chance. We need to practice to remember God while we live and while we work and we travel in this world. In every activities we do, we're supposed to try to remember God. So I would always say in every funeral service, when you get up in the morning, remember God and say a prayer to Him. When you go to have your shower, you remember God and you say a prayer to Him. When you sit to have your meals, you remember God and you say a prayer to Him. When you sit to start your vehicle to go on your journey, remember God and say a prayer to Him. And when you retire to bed at night, remember God and say a prayer to Him. And even so doing, every act that you perform, you remember God, you practice to remember God. Practice makes perfect. It becomes a habit. It becomes natural after some time to remember God. And in so doing, brothers and sisters, if you do that, remembering God in every act that you perform, certainly when this moment of death were to come, you'll be able to remember God, chant His name in that final breath, that final prayer, to become one with Him hereafter. We need to seek the grace and the mercy of Bhagavan. It will not happen by chance. There's a bhajan that we normally sing in a funeral service. And this bhajan I normally say to people is not only for funeral service. This is a bhajan, it is supposed to be your daily prayer to God. The bhajan says, Itna tu karna swami, jab pran tan se nikale, Govinda naam lekar. The bhajan says, Prabhu, bless me to remember you at all times, and especially when this moment of death were to come. Bless me to remember you, to chant your name, so that I can become one with you in the hereafter. We chant a couple lines of this bhajan as we remind ourselves to prepare for this moment that we call death. इतना तु करना स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले गोविंद नाम लेकर जब प्राण तन से निकले श्री गंगा जी का तट हो जमुना का तट निकट हो श्री गंगा जी का तट हो जमुना का तट निकट हो मेरा सावला निकट हो जब प्राण तन से निकले इतना तु करना स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले गोविंद नाम लेकर मेरी प्राण तन से निकले श्री वृंदावन का थल हो विष्णु चरण का जल हो श्री वृंदावन का थल हो विष्णु चरण का जल हो मुख में तुलसी दल हो जब प्राण तन से निकले इतना तु करना स्वामी जब प्राण तन जब प्राण कंठ आवे कोई रोग ना सतावे जब प्राण कंठ आवे कोई रोग ना सतावे यम त्रास ना दिखावे जब प्राण तन से निकले इतना तु करना स्वामी जब प्राण तन से निकले गोविंद नाम लेकर जब प्राण तन से निकले जब प्राण तन से निकले जब प्राण तन से निकले. So make preparation, brothers and sisters. Seek the mercy of God to remember Him at all times, and especially in this final moment of death, to remember Him in preparation to become more with Him in the hereafter. Don't put off for tomorrow may never come. And you observe the individual lying before us. He cannot do anything more for himself. When he came here, he had to be lifted from the hearse and placed on the spot. When we finish the service, again he will have to be lifted from the spot, placed in the hearse, then to go to the shore of peace for the final part of our service. All of us, we walked and we came in here. And when we finish the service, we will all leave and go back to our respective journey, our destination. So we have the ability to do. It's only when you have life in this body you can do something in preparation for the hereafter. At this point in time, we cannot do anything more. So let us not wait for us to lie in a box and depend on others to do for us. Let us do as much as we can do, brothers and sisters. It is certain, this human birth is a great gift from God. It was given to us to make preparation, to elevate the soul, to become one with Him in hereafter. And if we fail to do so, then that soul will have to go down to lower forms and suffer through great difficulty in the hereafter. So let us make preparation, brothers and sisters, and do put off for tomorrow may never come. Many have come to the home, many may go to the cremation site. But in a short while, when we were to place His body into the fire, none of us will be able to accompany this son, this brother, this friend, this mamu. And however we are related with him, none of us will be able to go with him. Aaye bhi akela, jaye bhi akela. For we have come to the soul all alone. And when we have to make this journey in the hereafter, we'll have to go back all alone. We can reach by the creek, but we have to bid farewell to him from that point. He will have to go all by himself. But though we cannot go, brothers and sisters, physically we cannot go with him, but our prayer can go a long way with the soul in that journey in the hereafter. There is no distance and there is no barrier where the prayer cannot go. So this next bhajan It's really a pratna, pray to God, Lord Krishna. Asking Bhagwan, from you we have all come, and to you we shall all return. As our son, our brother, our friend is about to journey in the hereafter, we ask, O Prabhu, that you accompany the soul in our journey in the hereafter. If while he lived upon this earth he performed any wrong karmas, knowingly or unknowingly, O God, we ask your forgiveness upon his soul. You be father, you be mother, you be friend, you be everything to him. O Lord, this is our prayer as family members, that you bless this soul to have a comfortable journey, and if possible to become one with you in the heavens. We join in a couple line of this beautiful bhajan. Shri Krishna Chandra Maharaj Prabhu, Shri Krishna Chandra Maharaj Prabhu, Binati itani suniye suniye, Binati itani suniye suniye, जिनके कुछ है अवलंब नहीं, जिनके कुछ है अवलंब नहीं, तिनके चरणन रखिए रखिए, तिनके चरणन रखिए रखिए, इसके अवगुण बहुतेरे है, इसके अवगुण बहुतेरे है, यही बार क्षमा करिए करिए, यही बार क्षमा करिए करिए। दीन दयाल पिता तुमहि, दीन दयाल पिता तुमहि, निज धाम इसके चाहिए चाहिए, निज धाम इसके चाहिए चाहिए। मोक्ष दया बिन होठ नहीं, मोक्ष दया बिन होठ नहीं, चाहे कोटि प्रबंध करिए करिए, चाहे कोटि प्रबंध करिए करिए। भवसागर धार बहुत गहरी, भवसागर धार बहुत गहरी, कोई नाव वहाँ चाहिए चाहिए, कोई नाव वहाँ चाहिए चाहिए। ये मृतक जीव की सुधार गति, ये मृतक जीव की सुधार गति, निज दास बना गनिए गनिए, निज दास बना गनिए गनिए। कोई भ्रात तुम्हार करे बिनती, कोई भ्रात तुम्हार करे बिनती, दया भगवन करिए करिए, दया भगवन करिए करिए। श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु, श्री कृष्ण चंद्र महाराज प्रभु, बिनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए, बिनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए, बिनती इतनी सुनिए सुनिए। So this time, brothers and sisters, before we do conclude in prayer, I would like to call upon the sister Rishma. She would say a few words of thanks.
That's not good. So good day, everyone. I am the sister of the now deceased Arnim Soodeen, my one and only sibling. On behalf of my mom and my family, I would like to begin by thanking you all for being present here today. We have received countless phone calls, messages, visits, meals, and prayers. It has been a bit comforting at this time and is a reminder of the impact my brother had on so many individuals. He was a man loved by many. Your sincere actions, words of support, meaningful gestures, generous donations, and emotional support has helped in consoling us in this most difficult season. There are not enough words to fully express our heartfelt gratitude for all the love shown during this time of immeasurable loss. We are beyond grateful to everyone who was present and assisted in the initial cleanup of the surroundings. Zane, Kojo, Damian, Brandon, Benz, and all the others, thank you. To my father-in-law, thank you for the daily and nightly supports and also the running of countless spontaneous errands. To my mother, sister, Auntie Carmen, and my cousin Daisy, thank you for being my mother's caretaker during this time. To Rihanna, Kojo, Pompey, Elvis, Sarah, thank you for your assistance each night. To my Pakpi family, thank you for your daily provisions. To my cousins from my paternal and maternal side, thank you for your tremendous support each night. To everyone who supplies snacks, meals, and drinks, thank you all. And to everyone, inclusive of friends, neighbors, co-workers, classmates, who show up here each night continuously to lend support in any way and to comfort us, we thank you and pray that God will bless you all. To my husband, thank you for being my pillar of strength during this sad and broken-hearted time. To my children, Orlando and Kira, thank you for being supportive and willing to take up the tasks entrusted to you both. Thank you for celebrating with us the life of Arnim Soodeen. Your thoughts, prayers, presence, support, and kindness have been a blessing during this time of grief. If there is anyone or anything that I failed to make mention of, please forgive me. God bless you all, and thank you.
So, brothers and sisters, before we do our closing prayer, I want to leave again a next opportunity if anybody would wish to come forward and say a few words, say a prayer, sing a song. Bolo Siyavala Ram Chandra ki jai.
गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा हरे कृष्ण रामा सदा सुख धाम हरे कृष्ण रामा सदा सुख धाम गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा हरे कृष्ण रामा सदा सुख धाम हरे कृष्ण रामा सदा सुख धाम गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा तन मन में रामा नस नस में रामा तन मन में रामा नस नस में रामा जहाँ देखो वहाँ सीतारामा जहाँ देखो वहाँ सीतारामा गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा हरे कृष्ण रामा सदा सुख धाम हरे कृष्ण रामा सदा सुख धाम गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण रामा जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण राम गाते चलो मन हरे कृष्ण राम Rama, Hare Krishna Rama, Sada Sukha Dhama, Hare Krishna Rama, Sada Sukha Dhama, Gate Chalo Mana, Hare Krishna Rama, Gate Chalo Mana, Hare Krishna Rama, Raghupati Raghava, Raja Rama, Raghupati Raghava, Raja Rama, Patita Pavana, Sita Rama, Patita Pavana, Sita Rama, Gate Chalo Mana, Hare Krishna Rama, Gate Chalo Mana, Hare Krishna Rama, Gate Chalo Mana, Hare Krishna Rama, Hare Krishna Rama, Sada Sukha Dhama, Hare Krishna Rama, Sada Sukha Dhama, Gate Chalo Mana, Hare Krishna Rama, Gate Chalo Mana, Hare Krishna Rama.
Bolo Siyavara Ramachandra ki jai. So, brothers and sisters, I invite you all to stand as we join together in our final prayer. Many have come to the home, many may go to the cremation site. But like I said earlier, when we reach that point and we place his body into the fire, none of us would be able to go with him. But remember, our prayer can go a long way with the soul in that journey in the hereafter. Let us put our hands together and meditate on that Supreme Being, whatever name, whatever form you know him by. Let us pray to that Supreme Being. From you we have all come, and to you we should all return. As our son, our brother, our uncle haven't left this world, he's about to journey in the hereafter. We ask as family members that you receive our prayer today, Prabhu, and that you guide this soul safely to your abode so that he can enjoy that bliss, that happiness with you in the heavens. We ask as well, Prabhu, your blessings upon immediate family members, the mother, the sister, the nephews. Bless them with this understanding that where there is meeting, there is separation, and where there is birth, there is death. Bless them with this understanding, and bless them with the strength and courage to perform their duties and after the ceremonies for the comfort and the upliftment of the soul of their beloved one. Bless all the neighbors, relatives, friends, villagers, co-workers who have come from far and near to pray and to support the family. We ask your blessings upon all. Bless our village, those who are sick and suffering, in need of food and want of clothes, medicine. You are the Lord of this creation, Bhagwan. We humbly pray your blessings upon our village, our country, and the world at large. Om Hari Om Hari Om Anadhini Dhano Deva Sankha Chakra Gadadhara Akshay Pundri Kaksha Prita Moksha Pradubhava. Everybody. Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhus Cha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Om Pritatma Shanti, Om Pritatma Shanti, Om Pritatma Shanti. Thank you, brothers and sisters. You all may be seated at this time. So, brothers and sisters, at this time we're going to have the viewing of the body, but let us do so in an orderly manner. We'll ask the immediate family members to come and put their flowers And we'll have flowers for those who wish to put a flower, but we want to do that in an orderly manner, clockwise motion. So you collect a flower at the feet, put your flower, and you exit at the head. So in so doing, we'll have a free flow of traffic, and everybody will have a chance to view the body. So we invite the immediate family members, the niece, nephew, the sister, the brother-in-law. They can come forward and put your flowers. Mommy will come as well with you. Come this way, le passo.
Safi mi boy कौन यार Safi 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 mi boy कौन mi boy कौन Ibangue ya se dijo no es que tenemos para la próxima vez que viene
तेरे जैसे लाखों आए, लाखों इस माटी में खाए। तेरे जैसे लाखों आए, लाखों इस माटी में खाए। राना उनका रो बंदे, मत कर तू अभिमान, मत कर तू अभिमान रे बंदे, झूठी तेरी शान रे, मत कर तू अभिमान। मत कर तू अभिमान रे बंदे, तेरी शान रे, मत कर तू अभिमान।